The message at my phone at 5:42 a.m., vibrating like it was angry with me. We're leaving for the airport in 2 hours. Can you be at the house by 8 to watch the kids? No hello. No explanation. Just that. I stared at the screen while my stomach dropped, because I already knew what this meant. The suitcases stacked by the door in yesterday's family group chat. The beach emojis. The laughter I wasn't tagged in. They were going on vacation, and I wasn't invited. But somehow, I was still expected to show up. This wasn't the first time my family forgot me when it came to joy and remembered me when it came to responsibility. I was the reliable one, the one who never complained, the one who always said yes. So when I didn't get the invite to the holiday trip, I told myself it didn't hurt. When I saw the photos of matching shirts and inside jokes forming without me, I swallowed it down. But this was different. This was being erased and exploited at the same time. I drove over anyway, because that's who I was back then. The house was chaos. Kids screaming, parents rushing, sunscreen spilled on the counter. My sister barely looked at me. "You're a lifesaver," she said, already halfway out the door. My mom kissed the air near my cheek. My dad handed me a list of rules like I was an employee. Then they were gone, leaving me with silence, crumbs, and a knot in my chest. That knot tightened when I noticed something on the counter. A printed itinerary. 7 days. A resort I'd always wanted to visit. Activities I'd once suggested as a joke. My joke, my ideas, their vacation. That's when the hurt turned into clarity. I wasn't invisible. I was convenient, so I stopped being convenient. I didn't storm out. I didn't yell. I sat down and read every note they'd left me. Bedtimes, allergies, emergency numbers. Then I opened my laptop. I emailed my sister's boss, politely forwarding a message she'd once asked me to draft, explaining she'd be unreachable for the week. I canceled the pet sitter they'd double-booked just in case, saving the money they'd never thanked me for before. Then I packed the kids' bags with the exact outfits listed, labeled, and folded, and ordered groceries for the week using their shared account. And then I called my mom. "I can't babysit," I said calmly. There was a pause, then confusion, then anger. "What do you mean you can't? We're already on the way." I said steady, "You invite me on this trip, but you plan on using my time. I won't be here." She tried guilt. She tried yelling. She tried reminding me of everything they'd ever done for me. I let her talk. When she finally stopped, I said, "I left the sitter's number on the fridge. She's professional. She charges by the hour." I hung up before she could respond. The fallout was loud. Texts poured in. Accusations. Shock. How could I do this to them? How could I abandon family? But something wild happened in the middle of all that noise. I felt calm. Free. For the first time, I wasn't shrinking myself to fit into a role they'd assigned me without asking. They had to scramble. They had to pay. They had to explain to their kids why Emmy wasn't there. And when they came back, sunburned and quiet, the dynamic had shifted. They looked at me differently. Not as backup. Not as default. As a person who could say no. The revenge wasn't loud or messy. It didn't leave scars or broken things. It left boundaries. And that, I learned, is a kind of revenge that lasts the longest.